What I'm going to do right now is tell the story of a new mythology, cosmology that I like to work on my off time, and it's called the Clueless Honky. So here it is. Years ago, I was using the word honky just all the time, very unconsciously, and I was like calling my friends honky for no really good rhyme or reason. And I had an uncle visiting from out of town. He was born and raised here in North Carolina, my Uncle Terry. And he heard me say it to a couple of my friends, and after a little while, he's like, well, you know, Farmer, you really shouldn't use the word honky. And I was like, no? Why? And he's like, well, you know where the word honky comes from, right? And I was like, no. So this is what my uncle told me where the word honky comes from. I can't tell you it's true. I can't tell you it's false. This is what my uncle told me. He said that in the old days, in the old South, when a poor white man was looking for a certain type of love and affection, and he would go to a woman's house, a woman who would be offering love and affection for something, and he wouldn't get out of the car, right? Because he'd get his tail torn up. So he would stay in the car, he would stay in the driver's seat, and he would just honk and honk and honk on the horn, waiting for the woman to come out of her house, to get in the car with him and drive away. And so I'm just sitting there, somebody's been using this word unconsciously for a long time, hearing my uncle tell me the story, and I'm like, wow, that's intense. Yeah, I should stop using that word. And then a couple days went by, and I was like, hold on, that's the perfect word. Because isn't that what I do? Isn't that what we all do if we translate the objects of our desires as, I'm looking for food, I'm looking for electricity, I'm looking for running water, I'm looking for a building to stay warm in, I'm looking for energy, I'm looking for clothing, I'm looking for shoes. Well, we're all driving down into the poorest neighborhoods of the world. And we don't get out of our car because we're going to get our tail whooped. And we stay in the driver's seat and we honk and we honk and we honk and we honk with our hands on the wheel, waiting for the object of our desire to come out and drive away with us. And I was like, this is what I'm doing all the time, every day. Every time I buy fuel, liquid fuel, I don't know where it comes from. Well, I know where it comes from. It comes from some of the poorest places on earth. Nigeria, Colombia, Venezuela, Mexico. Is the money that I'm paying going to them? No. If I go to the store and I buy food, buy organic vegetables at my natural food store, where did that come from? Well, a bunch of very poor Latin Americans risked their lives crossing a border so they could harvest my food so it could be put on refrigerated trucks and shipped across a highway through desert landscapes to get to me. I'm a honky. So then what I started realizing, I was like, whoa, 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 this is like a clueless honky. I'm a clueless honky. And you know what? It's like, this is a club. The Clueless Honky isn't an individual, it's a club. And it's the weirdest club of all time, because it's a club that you don't need admittance to join. It's a club that you need admittance to escape. And your admittance out of the Clueless Honky Club is to admit that you're in the Clueless Honky Club. Hi, I'm Chris Farmer. I'm a Clueless Honky. I'm addicted to liquid fuel. I have no idea where it comes from. I'm addicted to organic vegetables and grains and oils and legumes. I have no idea where they come from. I'm wearing clothes. I have no idea how they're manufactured. I'm wearing sandals that were manufactured in America in Paonia, Colorado. That's a rare item. Golly, I'm a Clueless Honky. Let's get out of the club. Let's admit we're in the club, and let's start getting ourselves out of the club.